Jane from Northern Light Tarot, and today I wanted to do this reading for you. The title of this reading is, Does He Love Me? So what I'd like you to do is envisage the person in your mind that you'd like to know about, okay? And then I'd like you to choose from set of cards number 1, set of cards number 2, or set of cards number 3. Just before I get started, I'd like to mention that if you'd ever like a highly personalised video recorded reading with me, my readings cost just £25. You can ask up to 5 questions and give as much background information as you would like, and all the details to organise that are in the description box below. So I'm going to go ahead with this reading now. So this was set of cards number 1, set of cards number 2, and set of cards number 3. So I'm just going to place aside set of cards number 2 and set of cards number 3. So this is for those of you who chose set of cards number 1. So I'm just going to place the cards down now. So this is the Rider-Waite deck. This is going to form the basis of the reading. On top of this, I have 2 new sets of cards which are beautiful. This is the Work Your Light deck, which will give some really beautiful messages as regards the best path for you to follow. And this is the Romance Angel Oracle deck, which will give a really good insight into the nature of your connection. This card represents you and your energies. This card represents him and his energies, your feelings towards him, his feelings towards you, your past together, present together, future together, and the outcome. And it's very important to state that this is a prediction reading. It's also very strongly a guidance reading. And please don't take the symbolisms, etc. on the cards too literally, okay? This is a guidance reading. So let's carry on. So I'm sensing some really passionate, there's a really passionate connection going on here straight away, okay? You are being represented by the Emperor card, okay? So you could be one of the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You don't need to be, but you're a very energetic person, and you have some very strong feelings towards this person that you're asking about, okay? And actually, I'm sensing that you could both be fire signs. He is being represented by the King of Wands. So again, the wands represent the fire signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Emperor card is the card of Aries. So, you don't need to be these star signs, but this really shows me straight away that this is a very highly passionate connection going on here. Really, really passionate, okay? Now, what's beautiful, okay, about this straight away is this card here. This is in the zone which represents how they feel about you, okay? And I'm sensing very strongly that they sense that you are their other half. They have met their match. It's kind of like they realise they can't pull the wool over your eyes, and that they actually feel like you could complete them. You're being represented in their mind by the Queen of Wands, and they are the King of Wands. So it's sort of like you are their queen. It's beautiful energy. Okay, absolutely beautiful. And very, very passionate. And then the way you're seeing them, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, they could also be an earth sign. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, especially Virgo, I'm sensing. And, the way that you're viewing them is that they offer you a level of solidity, a level of commitment, a level, it's kind of like they represent everything that you could ever desire from a partner, okay, with this beautiful Pentacles energy coming through here. It's very, very powerful reading straight away, okay, very, very powerful. Let's look at the past, present, future, beautiful. Okay, so I'm sensing here that you know, one or both of you have made a decision in the past regarding the path that this relationship is going to take, and I feel as though there's been a lot of confusion in the past. There may as well have been third party situations going on here, okay? You know, because we have this 7 of Cups here, and you see this person dressed in black, surrounded by all these cups. These are emotional decisions, okay? And it's pure confusion. So I'm actually sensing that, you know, that could have been the case in the past. It's very emotional though, you know, and presently I'm sensing that for many of you, you're not together right now. And I say this because we have the Fool card in the centre, and this is, you know, it's almost as if, because you're both so passionate, okay, and very energetic, that one or both of you have literally said, right, okay, that's it, it's done, okay, and there's quite a lot of regret I'm sensing now, but there may be false barriers and false walls up at the moment, okay. I feel that this energetic, like, sort of discarding, you know, saying, oh, I don't need them, it's okay. I feel that it's kind of like a false mask, and that it's because you're both trying to protect your feelings. And you know, this Fool card, it's kind of like going with it, you know, just going with it and saying whatever will be, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And you know, sometimes that's the best decision to take, because you know what they say is if you love somebody enough, you let them go and then they come back, okay? And sometimes relationships do need time off. They do need time for people to grow separately, for people to realise what they're missing and who they're missing. And I sense that that's where you are right now, but I sense, you know, that that's going to change, because, you know, going into the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is all about fated events. And you know, in a relationship spread, I'm sensing that it's, you know, you two, it's kind of like a fated union, especially with the, you know, these 2 cards here, and with these 2 cards here representing your energies. I do feel that it's very fated, it's very passionate, and as much as you can kind of fall out of a relationship with this person and fall out of love, that you're not really falling out of love, you just, you know, you fall out and then you come back together, okay? And this is fated to be. There is a pause in action right now. Let's see what the messages are. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, being integrated. It's all about a new way for this relationship to work going forwards. An energetic upgrade. It's beautiful. It's like both of your energies are rising, and you're understanding that, you know, how much this is meant to be. Sometimes times of separation really are when you really learn so much more about the other person, and you realise that this is meant to be, and that you don't want to live without them, and you're just not, that you don't feel whole anymore, you know. Wow. And then we have the Angel Oracle card, the Wedding. Beautiful. This situation involves marriage. Beautiful. Does he love me? Yes, most definitely. This is a fated union. It's meant to be. Okay, absolutely beautiful reading there. Okay, so I'm going to move on now to set of cards number 2. So this is set of cards number 2. The title of this reading is Does He Love Me? Just before I get started, I'd like to mention, if you'd ever like a highly personalised video recorded reading with me, my readings are just £25. You can ask up to 5 questions and give me as much background information into your situation as you would like, and all of the details to book that are in the description box below. So getting started with this reading, Does He Love Me? This is the core of the reading. This card represents you and your energies. This card represents him and his energies. This card represents how he feels towards you, how you feel towards him, your past together, present together, future together, and the outcome. And it's very important to state at this point in the reading that this is a prediction reading. It's also very, very strongly a guidance reading. I believe we have the power to manifest into our lives what truly serves us, and for our mind, body, spirit and soul. Please don't take the depictions on these cards literally. It's all about what you get from the reading and what messages channel through. Okay, so this card here is the Work Your Light card. It has beautiful messages from the spirits. This card here is the Romance Angel Oracle card, and it really provides a really good indication of the energies between you and the nature of your connection. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Straight away, beautiful. Okay. So you're being represented by this Nine of Swords. Okay, so I can, straight away I know that this literally is almost too much to bear for you, this situation. Okay, you need to know, okay, what is the nature of your connection with him? This is the card of, literally being kept awake at night because you can't sleep. It's the card of literally having a meltdown, not being able to cope, probably not being able to eat, not being able to rest, relax, because I feel that there must have been some sort of separation here, okay? And it could be quite recent. And there's a lot of hurt, okay, for you in this, and I'm really sensing that you want to communicate with them so strongly with this King of Swords here, representing your feelings towards them. Okay, there's a lot of swords energy here, which is about, it's about communication, but it's sort of about, in this respect here, it's about, mental anguish and, feeling very, very hurt and very fragile, and at the same time feeling like you really need to say something very strongly about how this is making you feel. Okay, now with that, and I'm sensing that, you could be a water sign, or you could be an air sign. So you could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You don't need to be one of these signs, but that's just what's coming through, okay? Now, this person that you're thinking about, do they love you? I have to tell you straight away that yes, they do. It goes without saying, okay? We've got the Empress card here. That's what they're being represented as. They could well be one of the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. If they're not, they are just a person who is, they may not say a lot about how they're feeling, but they show it with what they're doing, okay? They are very caring people, and yet something's happened here, okay? I feel, for a lot of you, not all of you, if you're presently in a relationship and you're stressing about, is it going to end? Is it going to carry on? Yes, it's going to carry on. Most definitely. Do not worry about that. If you've recently split or you're going to get back together, I'm sensing that you are, but I'm going to have to pull some more cards. Okay, now, the thing is, the reason I'm saying all of this is because in the place in the spread, how they feel about you, we've got the absolutely beautiful Two of Cups. It's divine. It's beautiful. It's about new beginnings. It's about wanting a fresh new beginning. There's a very emotional bond from them towards you. This is love, There's no doubt about it. The cups, they're about emotions and about feelings. And these people are offering cups of love to each other, It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, they do love you, Let's uncover some more cards. Balance. Oh wow, the Three of Pentacles. Tough decision to be made here. There's some healing from the past that needs to happen, okay, for this to move forwards. I'm sensing that, okay, even in the near past, we've got the Temperance card. Things are coming back into balance even in the recent past. Okay, that's absolutely beautiful. And then in the present, we have the Three of Pentacles, which to me, in a relationship spread, this looks like a church. This looks like two people standing in front of another person. It is literally the card of two people, loving each other and being together. There's decisions to be made here, though, We've got a very difficult decision going forwards. I feel that you may have to forgive them for something that they've done. Can you forgive them? That's the question you need to ask yourself, because they do love you. So it's whether you can forgive them. This is your decision, I sense. And it's a joint decision. But I do believe there's a little bit more to go through here before you reach the bonding, the being back together, okay? You've got the Five of Swords, which is, you know, there could be a third party situation going on here. There's 3 people in this card. It's about there being really no winners. It's about, you know, it's about something may have ended, or there's been a big argument, but everyone goes away and no one's feeling happy and no one's feeling joy and no one's feeling anything positive, okay? So it's about, how do you bring this back into balance? A decision needs to be made here, okay? Wow, get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Yeah, so you need to get grounded. This is the message coming through here, because you're in a state at the moment with this Nine of Swords, okay? You need to regain this balance, most definitely. That's what's really going to help. I feel like you're trying to catch up to the fact that you can forgive and that you can allow this to happen. I feel like it could be strongly like it's your decision, okay? It is true love. You know, the title of this reading was, Does He Love Me? Yes. Okay, yes. Whatever's happened, yes. This is the romance of a lifetime, okay? Absolutely beautiful reading. There's some healing to get through, okay, for those of you who chose set of cards number 2, but does he love you? Most definitely. Okay, so I'm going to move on to set of cards number 3 now. So, the title of this reading is, Does He Love Me? There we go. Just before we get started, I'd just like to mention, if you'd ever like a highly personalised video recorded reading with me, my readings are just £25. You can ask up to 5 questions, and feel free to give me as much background information as you would like. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Okay, so just to get started, this is the Work Your Light card. This gives some beautiful messages from Spirit on the best way for you to deal with this current situation, okay? This card here is it's a card from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and this truly describes very well the nature of your connection, okay, with this person that you're thinking of for this reading. This card here represents you and your present energies. This card here represents the person you're thinking about for this reading and their present energies, your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past together, present together, future together, and the outcome card, okay? It's very important for me to mention at this point in the reading, this is very strongly a prediction reading, but it's also equally a guidance reading. You must take the messages that come through for you as well as the messages that come through me, okay? And please don't take scary looking cards literally. They are messages, okay? The depictions on the cards should not be taken in the literal sense. So let's carry on. So, your energies, their energies. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just straight away. I love it when you know, all of these readings have their own positive take on them. This one's really beautiful. So, you know, you're being represented by the Four of Cups, okay? You know, you look at this person, they're staring downwards, they're kind of like looking at what's gone, and they don't see the positives and the possibilities in the future. So I feel that you're feeling very down at the moment, but there's something you're failing to see here, okay? And it is this cup that's still being offered here. So that's a beautiful energy regarding this situation with this person. And they are being represented by the Major Arcana card, the High Priestess, okay? Now, the High Priestess is all about rebirth, things starting over. And it's about intuition and somebody trusting themselves. It could also be about secrets, okay? But I'm not sensing it in this case. I'm sensing that this person is very soon going to go with their intuition and their inner knowing, okay? Which is that, you know, their feelings towards you, which is this Page of Cups. It's all about new beginnings, as is the High Priestess card, which is how they're being represented. So the Page of Cups is literally the offer of new love, okay? So regardless of whether you've been in a relationship with them, you still are in a relationship with them, but maybe things have been a bit difficult, or whether you've never been in a relationship with them, this Page of Cups is the offer of love. This person loves you, okay? And it's true, it's as simple as that. But, you know, I'm sensing something's happened. Something must have happened between you for you to be feeling like this, okay? But equally, in the same way that they're offering you the love here, and I'm sensing that, and there's so much cups here that there's maybe one of you is a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, okay? If not, just a very deep, emotionally connected person, a person who understands himself, okay? And is very emotional and very deep. So you see that your feelings towards them, it's the same as their feelings towards you. It's the Ace of Cups. It's all about fresh, new beginnings. You know, that's what the Ace of Cups is. You know, I feel you would want to marry them, you know, which is absolutely beautiful. And you know, the Page of Cups, it's fresh, it's new, it's about starting over. So if you split up, they want to try again, they want to leave it all behind. And I'm sensing with your feelings towards each other, I mean, wow, the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, whatever's gone on, you know, you're both more than happy to leave it all behind, okay? You've got to rise up a little bit and come out of this kind of negative feeling that there's no hope here, because there's a lot of hope for this relationship, most definitely. Let's look. Oh, this was beautiful. Oh, wow. New ideas, new ways. Oh, fantastic. So for you two, okay, it's, you know, in the past, you've got the Sun card. There was so much potential here. Okay, you literally light up each other's lives. It's as simple as that. It's amazing. And then going into the near future, the Queen of Cups, you know, emotionally mature energies for both of you going forwards. I mean, that is beautiful, you know. Healing, you know, your relationship really could heal here. This is the strong message coming through, and you know, the two ways that you're going to do this, it's coming through very clearly. The present and the outcome, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, a fresh approach and new ways to communicate, okay? And it's as simple as that. You know, it's about hard work, but it's about working hard with your communication. That's what the message is here, very, very strongly for you two. Okay? So, yeah, mirror who or what is triggering you. There may be some communication difficulties between you, okay, that need sorting out. Definitely. Okay. Finances, issues are a factor in your love life right now. So something needs a new approach, okay? And it could well be something to do with finances. That's the message coming through for what is affecting your relationship. So the Ace of Wands, you know, it may be that, you know, it's about a new job. It might bring you closer together. Something like that. Something has got to give here, I think, for this to come to fruition. But it's really very much about the way that you communicate as well. Okay, so to answer the question, does he love you? Oh my goodness gracious me, yes, he loves you. There is no doubt about it. Okay then, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Bye for now.